Alright, good morning everyone. It is Saturday, November 5th, 2022, and it is deja vu all over again here at Reading Outer Station. Yes, I was here just a week ago, and yes, I'm back here again. And I'm not here for these diesels per se, but I really like these diesels. I'm enjoying looking at them. I'm here because I made a last minute decision at dinner time last night that I was going to go for a ride behind 425. This is pretty much likely her last run before she goes down for her 1,472-day overhaul / inspection. That is work that is mandated by the FRA. No one really knows how long that could take. I've heard estimates ranging anywhere from 6 months to 2 years, with 1 year being the most probable. But I was going to chase this one, and just really decided for a bunch of different reasons that I'd rather go for a ride. I had said about a year ago I wanted to be on the last ride before that inspection, and so I'm going to, and I'm also going to be back chasing 2102 tomorrow. So quite frankly, I wasn't thrilled about the chase 2 days in a row. I love doing it, but let me tell you, the next day I am exhausted. So we do get our extra hour of sleep. Tonight is fallback. So what's going to happen today? 425 should be here in about 10 minutes. And these diesels are going to run in line with 425. Unlike 2102, they don't run her solo. I think she'd have trouble getting up the hill, particularly at East Mahanoy Junction and Hometown Hill. This is me speculating. I think that's why they do it. Plus, you got the dynamic braking on the diesels, and you got a long train. So the other thing that's going to happen at Port Clinton, because they are running 2102 tomorrow, the logistics of them running steam trains back-to-back days right now just doesn't work out if they do the full run. So they will be cutting 425 off at Port Clinton. But that's not a big deal because it's going to be dark by then anyway, or close to it. And we get to ride behind these beauties the rest of the way back to Reading. I admit I've kind of been wanting to ride behind them, not as a substitute for steam like what happened with 2102, but just to ride them. So here it is, it's part of the plan. I'm going to be riding coach today, and even though I love the dome car, those are my favorite cars, I absolutely love them. Today I'm just riding coach, and the reason for that is 425's nickname is the loudest Baldwin, and I want to hear the loudest Baldwin. I've ridden behind her many times through Lehigh Gorge. The sound is deafening. I love it. Yet I've never been on a mainline excursion behind her before, and I really wanted that experience today. That's a large part of the reason. I want to open the windows. I want to smell the coal. I want to be pulling cinders out of my hair the rest of the day. All that fun stuff. So I will film key parts of the ride, but at the end I am going to just condense this to one video. You just saw the whole ride, and let's just say editing that was practically a full-time job. So I'm going to make this a lot easier today, and I'm also going to shut up. The next scene will be 425 pulling up to hook up to the front of 5019, and then we're going for a ride. we got someone filming you.
While I'm working.
All right, see you later.
just north of Interstate 78.
Alright guys, so here's a curiosity. I noticed this on last week's 2102 ride, and I'm getting a better look at it now. There's this old switcher here. Looks like it's getting ready to go into the diesel shop. I've never seen it around before. I believe that LTEX, that's from a leasing company. I don't know if this is something they bought to restore or if this is something that's a customer engine, but pretty cool. I want to see what happens with this thing. I like these little switchers. My friends up at the top of the tunnel said it's still foggy. He said you can't see through the tunnel to the other side.
The turntable is actually from the Monongalia in South Brownsville, Pennsylvania, and fit nicely into the old Reading Company pit, which was unearthed in 1998.
Yeah.
Thorpe. You'll also notice the abandoned PQ tower on the left that controlled train movements in this location until April of 1972. Now that route is used by our Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway train, and that is the other train you will have the opportunity to ride if you wish. It operates out of the Jim Thorpe station and into Lehigh Gorge State Park and back on a 45-minute round trip. Train properly spotted at the station. You will give the okay to your car attendants to detrain you. Please exit the train only where you see a uniformed car attendant with an open door and step box. Please follow their instructions, such as take your time, watch your step, hold on to the handrails, and look down as you exit. We do not want anyone getting hurt. We'll see you back here on the train at 3:15. Enjoy your day, folks.
Here they are. Alright guys, so similar drill to last week. Nick and I have walked up 209 here, almost to the 903 bridge. Nick has taken a position a little further up. I've actually moved further down this time because you get a better look into the rail yard. So sequence-wise, what's going to happen first is the 12 o'clock Lehigh Gorge train is going to pull out of the station, and it's going to come through here, and it's going to go under the bridge. And then our train riding behind 425, 5019, and 5018 is going to do the same thing. They're going to turn our train on the Y. They're going to put 425 in the yard for service. And then Nick and I are going to ride the 1 o'clock Lehigh Gorge train, the open air car. This week you can see the fall foliage. It was past peak last weekend, but still looking pretty good. You can see it's almost gone. This weekend, there's still at the lower elevations some reds and yellows left, but it's kind of looking a little barren here. The good thing about that, though, with the gorge train is you'll start to get a better view of the river. The Lehigh River through here is beautiful, but unfortunately, when you got the green leaves on the trees, you can't see it in too many places. So what we lack on fall foliage right now, we're going to make up with in terms of views on the river. So sit tight. Any minute we've got 2 trains passing through, and then we're going for a ride. There she is. Thank you.
As we prepare to head into Lehigh Gorge State Park, you will see a bridge on your left. This bridge, which connects Reading and Northern's Reading and Lehigh divisions, was constructed by the railroad to expedite routes between Reading and Scranton. It officially opened for rail traffic on February 4th, 2020. The bridge we are on now spans the Lehigh River and provides a connection for both rail and pedestrians between Jim Thorpe and Lehigh Gorge State Park. Looking left, we're able to see the Lehigh River, while looking right, we get a red view of Jim Thorpe. Which crosses the former Lehigh Valley Railroad once owned by East Africa. It passes over the Reading and Northern's Lehigh Branch, as well as the Norfolk Southern Lehigh Line.
Alright guys, I didn't do any narration on it, but we did ride the 1 o'clock Lehigh Gorge train. I'm just going to edit that in as a real quick highlight reel because you've seen that time and time again. And now we are down below the rail yard but above the station in Jim Thorpe. And we are just taking a look at 425. She's sitting here with her auxiliary tender. And she is looking stunning. And gotta be honest, I'm really gonna miss her when she's down for her overhaul. And sorry, I'm just going past a group of people here. I am gonna try to get out to Port Clinton. Hopefully they'll let us in the shop to, see some of the work. I've been getting really interested in learning how steam engines work, particularly since my experience out at RSME playing with the little live steamers, because they pretty much work like the big ones. And now I'm really intrigued because I got to get my hands on them and understand them a little bit. So we'll see if we can visit 425. But for now, we're just taking a last really good look at her before she goes down for that service. And, we're not going to get to do this when we get back to Reading because they are going to cut her off the train in Port Clinton. And we will be just diesel power the last leg of the trip. Okay guys, so we're getting up close and personal with 425. And I met up with one of my fans here. His name's Sal. Sal, do you want to say hi to the channel?
Hi guys, one of Jamie's fans, and I actually am glad to be here today. And seeing 425 in person, the Blue Diamond, yes, I call it don't. Now, I'm gonna go do my own thing now, and yeah, and yeah, this is not that much to say now, but I'll just say 425. And thank you for letting me to be in this video today.
Hey, thank you, Sal. Thank you for coming down to see 425.
No problem.
Alright guys, and here she is, the Blue Beauty. They brought her down. The train station's up here. The gorge train's back in, getting ready for its 3 o'clock run. And we're down here along Route 209, visiting 425. They pulled her a little more forward than they did 2102 last weekend, so we're getting a better look. So I'll give you one more run by, or walk by I should say, before we get back on board the train. Because once they pull her off at Port Clinton, we're continuing to Reading behind the diesels. I won't get another up-close look at her. Not for a long time, guys, unfortunately. She is a thing of beauty. I love this engine. I love 2102, but my heart is still with this one, first and foremost. And we'll see her again, guys. It's just gonna take some time. It's a FRA mandated inspection. There's nothing you can do about it. From what I understand, she's at her 15-year mark, and that's that. Guys, here's a great opportunity to get a nice up-close look at our fast freight diesels. These are SD50-2s, I believe they're -2s. Former CSX, I think. And I remember when these were first painted, each one was displayed on its own in front of the Jim Thorpe station for a while. You recall 5018 had been red. They've since repainted it to match the other 5019. And even though I like the red, I think overall this look is nice. It's more consistent with the F units. And I think they make a really nice pair. Alright, so now we got the 3 o'clock Lehigh Gorge train pulling out. And that means any minute our Blue Beauty 425 is going to be pulling into the station so that we can start boarding. And I think I want to just stay right here and film her here. This is a vantage point I've never gotten before.
There you go.
Got him.
The look on his face is like, there they are.
Again, that's on the web at www.rbmnrr.com or by phone 610-562-2102. Once we stop at the station, Port Clinton passengers...
Oh, she's right here.
Taking over for Chad, Chuck, and Ryan, East Clinton, Ian McHugh for the rest of the trip. Port Clinton Station is next.
There she is.
There's 2102.
I think it's standing up really well.
There she is.
Alright guys, so hopefully that footage came out okay. What you just saw was we had to stop before the steam shop so they could cut 425 off the train. It's because they're running 2102 tomorrow, just the FRA rules. They don't have enough hours they can allocate between the steam crews to run it all the way back to Reading and then turn it again back up here. I'm not explaining that well. Anyway, we're under diesel power. We're running behind 5019 and 5018. And a cool side note, our engineer on these is Ian McEwen, and he's the one that I had my first diesel cab ride with in number 2013 earlier this year. So that's pretty cool.
Next stop, North Reading Outer Station. Outer Station is next.
I love it.
behalf of the staff and management of the Reading Blue Mountain and Covered Railroad, I want to thank all of you very much for riding this fall foliage excursion with us as part of our 38th season of passenger trains. From Outer Station to Jim Thorpe and back, we covered a total of 120 miles on today's trip.
Alright guys, as promised, I'm here at Reading Outer Station in Reading, Pennsylvania to wrap things up. You can see all the passengers are streaming off the train. Nick from Nick's Crossing, hero of the day. Nick did not fall asleep.
I did not take a $37
He did not
nap
take a nap.
because it was 69 divided in half, whatever. $69. So it was worth it.
So he made it, guys. Alright guys, I got some really big breaking news for you. But first, let's give a hand to our fast freight diesels 5018 and 5019. This is my first time riding behind them. And let me tell you, when they cut 425 off the train in Port Clinton, those fast freight diesels did not disappoint. They are fast. That said, that is not the breaking news. Nick staying awake the entire ride is not the breaking news. You know what is the breaking news? We have not seen the last of 425 this year, and I couldn't be happier. Breaking news came. We were pulling into Reading Outer Station. Messages galore started flooding my phone. Reading Blue Mountain and Northern has announced that 425 is going to be the mode of power on their Santa Claus trains December 3rd and 4th out of Tamaqua and December 17th and 18th right here out of Reading Outer Station. So guess what I'm doing those weekend, guys? I don't think I have to say it. You know, I'll be chasing. Anyway, I'm signing off from Reading Outer Station. Nick's finishing up his outro now. So I'll just wrap it up by saying thanks for riding along, thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the tracks.